During the 2017 college football playoffs, I had the pleasure to present the Sugar Bowl trophy on stage after Alabama beat Clemson in the semifinal. And we're on national TV, and Nick Saban just had the opportunity to win the playoff semifinal and now getting ready for the national championship. And he's got the hat on, he's talking to his players, they're all smiling, and we are literally moments away from being live on ESPN. They're about to toss to me. I looked at Nick and I'm like, oh, that's a great look. That's fantastic. Give me 1 second. We're about to be on. I turn to the camera and then I turn back and Nick is straight. Smile is gone. Business as usual. The man was ready for Georgia at that moment. And that gives you an idea. You could be very good at your job. You could be very great at your job, or you could be the best. And that is Nick Saban, day in and day out. The Walter Camp Coach of the Year Award is sponsored by the Charter Oak Insurance and Financial Services Company. Please welcome their CEO, Peter Novak, to present our Coach of the Year Award for 2018.
Year after year, start to finish, preseason to postseason, winning with grace and class, losing with dignity and humility, our Walter Camp Football Foundation Coach of the Year of 2018 has become a living legend. When we Google all-time greatest college football coaches, Nick Saban's photo is the first to be displayed. Coach Saban joins the likes of Bear Bryant, Woody Hayes, Knute Rockne, and of course Walter Camp himself, all-time legendary winning coaches. A coach is foremost a teacher as well as a motivator and leader. Coaches recruit young raw talents and mold them into men, winners, stars, and champions. Players must make the great plays and teams must play to win. However, it is the coach who puts his players and team in position to make those great plays, to win those big games, and claim championships. Coach Saban has, to his credit, 6 national championships, 8 SEC championships, a Mid-America Conference title, and 12 SEC Western Division championships. He's only the 4th coach to achieve 2 Walter Camp Coach of the Year awards, joining Bob Stoops, Gary Patterson, and 3-time winner Joe Paterno. Nick has won 2 Eddie Robinson, 2 Associated Press, the Home Depot, the Bobby Dowd Coach of the Year Awards, and as well as the Paul Bear Bryant Coach Munger Awards. His overall college coaching record is 232, 63, and 1, which is a 786 batting average. Outstanding just doesn't quite describe it. 2018, in many ways, was a reload and run with the year for Coach Saban. At Alabama, success has become synonymous with Nicholas Lou Saban Jr. It is my pleasure and distinct honor to welcome back and introduce our Walter Camp Football Foundation Coach of the Year 2018 to Coach Saban.
Thank you so much. First off, on behalf of the University of Alabama, our entire football program, all of our players, and especially the 2 players that we have here tonight, Jerry Jeudy and Tua, we appreciate the opportunity to share in this very, very special and prestigious event. Being selected the Walter Camp Coach of the Year is a really fantastic honor. And to do it alongside the oldest and most prestigious, in my opinion, All-American team. This group of young men here tonight makes it even more special, and I'd like to congratulate each and every one of these young players for obviously the hard work, the perseverance, the lessons that they learn to overcome adversity and become the kind of successful players. And I'm sure they're very successful people as well, because those choices and decisions and habits carry over in everything that you do, because it's a part of your character. We're also very proud of Tua, who is your Walter Camp Player of the Year award winner. We're pleased to be able to celebrate this tremendous honor with he and his family who are here tonight. I mean, his performance on the field all year long was exemplary in everything that he did as a competitor, consistency, team player, leader, but probably even more special than that, he's a great person, you know, off the field, and represents himself, his family, and our university in a first-class way. I'd also like to congratulate Archie Manning, Mike Golick, Herschel Walker, and Larry Fitzgerald for their ongoing contributions to our game and the example that they've set for so many young people to have the opportunity to emulate. And you know, Jake Olson over here, the Perseverance Award, you know, I always make a statement to our players all the time. I want you to focus on your vision, not your circumstance. And I don't know that I've ever seen a greater example of somebody who focused on what they wanted to accomplish and what they wanted to do rather than their circumstance any more than this young man. And it's truly something special. And David Seville, who's a Clemson guy. I guess I need to congratulate you in lots of different ways, huh? And the first thing he did was show me their championship ring, so. You know, our profession, the coaching profession, is something that is unique, and I think one of the greatest professions that anyone could ever have an opportunity to be a part of. Coaching is teaching, teaching is ability to inspire learning, and how many professions have the opportunity to provide leadership for young people to have a better chance to be successful in life because they were involved in your organization or on your team. And you know, leadership, it's so important to set a good example, to be somebody that somebody can emulate, to serve other folks, to teach someone for their benefit, to think of them. You know, I oftentimes say to people and ask when I speak, how do you pray? Do you pray to be blessed, or do you pray to be a blessing? And I think that it takes somebody else to bless you, but we can all be a blessing to somebody else by the example that we set, how much we care about them, and are willing to serve them for what they can accomplish and what they can do. You know, we obviously learned, and I was very proud of what our team was able to accomplish this year, but we obviously learned, you know, a real lesson, and I think sometimes you learn lessons when you win. You also learn lessons when you lose. But I think you always have to respect winning, and when I say you respect winning, you respect what it takes to win. Because success, the road to success, is always under construction. It's not a continuum, it's momentary. And the moment you forget what it takes to be successful, the preparation, the habits that it takes, the work, all the things that you have to do up front to have success, the moment you forget about that, you are very vulnerable to be unsuccessful. So that's a lesson I think that we learned this year in the last game, and hopefully our team will learn and grow from it. But this Coach of the Year award, it's a team award. You can only accept awards like this on behalf of your entire team, our entire 2018 Alabama team, who I'm very proud of for winning 14 games, winning the SEC championship, winning the Orange Bowl. But this award really is a recognition of every player, every coach, our administration, who provides an atmosphere and environment where we have a chance to help our players be more successful in life because they're in our program, whether it's personal development, academic support, helping them develop careers off the field and on the field. And everybody that's involved in this, the fans that support us, our administration, I can only accept this award on behalf of all those people. But this is one of the most prestigious awards that I have ever been able to receive, and I certainly appreciate having the opportunity to be a part of this event. And I think this event is something that is very unique to college football because of what you do to recognize so many people who contribute to our game. So thank you very much. Roll Tide, and God bless you all. Thank you.